I get absolutely no joy in making these videos. No joy. I am a conservative. I don't like Joe Biden. I think that his policies are wrecking the country. But as a human being, I try to separate the policies from the person. I believe what's happening to Joe Biden is wrong. It's sick, and he's being used by the far left, the radical fringe, and the corporatists in our country in order to pass and create their own corporatocracy, utopia in America. And it's disgusting what they're doing to a man who is clearly diminished, an elderly man who's clearly past his prime. What they are doing, I think, is crushing him and snapping his brain in half. And they are just using him as a pawn in their sick game to gain control over you and me and our lives. That is my belief. And when you see and you watch clips day to day, this clip I'm about to show you is going to turn your stomach. If you care about the elderly, if you care about people who are diminished, if you care about people who have been stroke victims, you will be shocked watching these clips. This is just one of many coming out of the Biden administration. This happened yesterday on a live feed, on live TV, on national TV. You have Joe Biden reading a teleprompter, talking about Canadians who have been detained by the Chinese government. You have a situation that is dire, that is important, and that is of international import. And you have Joe Biden, who is going to stumble through even what countries are detaining what nationalities of people, not be able to pronounce people's names, and read off a teleprompter like he's in a hostage video. Watch this and be saddened.
Let me reiterate our support for the release of the detained in China, two Canadians, Michael Spavor and Michael Covering. Human beings are not bartering chips.
I'm not talking Republican, Democrat. I'm not talking conservative or leftists. I'm not talking even, populists versus communists. I don't care. I don't care. What's going on with Joe Biden is wrong. What's happening with him is sick. What people are doing, how they are pushing him and using him in this scenario is disgusting. It is a clear and just blatant push for power, grab for power, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process. And when you watch a clip like this and you see that Joe Biden can't even pronounce people's names, doesn't even know which countries he's talking about, is just reading off the prompter like this, like emotionless, just scanning the words. And then when he can't get a name right or can't get a country right or loses his train of thought, as many people who have suffered strokes tend to do, this is a medical reality, then you see that painful expression on his face when he goes like this. You see that? This is Joe Biden knowing that he is diminished and knowing that he just is in a place where he's embarrassing himself and embarrassing the country that I believe that he loves. A country that he has, I have no indication that Joe Biden is a horrible human being. I have every indication that Joe Biden is someone who is being used right now. And honestly, if you look at his policies throughout his entire career, there is no way that Joe Biden is in agreement or even believes in any of this crap that he's even signing. It's just him being used as a pawn. He is a Trojan horse to be used, and this is exactly what was said about him. He's a Trojan horse for some really sick and vicious people that needed to have like a kindly old grandfather who is unassuming and unintimidating, so that they could gain power and do whatever the hell they wanted. And it's really sick, and it's really wrong, and it's horrible to watch this. And it's the reason why we must always, always, always continue to push back against this, to fight against this. This is what's happening is wrong on every single level. Be inspired as patriots. Watch this. Know that millions of other Americans are watching this. This is why we're talking about it. That these people will do anything for power. And that is not the American way. And we must fight against it. We must go against it. We are not an oligarchy. We are a republic. And we, the people, must stand together. Thanks, guys. That's all I got. Bye.